Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the part of the world you are watching this. Today we want to work on Adobe Illustrator. But before we start, let me show you the end file. That is what we are going to, at the end of the day, come up with. Go to the lesson, what we have here. Okay, this is what we want to design. As you can see, I have our banner template here, business or event, your logo, build your business. We want to do something around this to build up our banner. So this afternoon we'll be talking about how we make the color, how we place each and every object, how we clip this, how we design everything, adding shadow and all. So without further ado, let's start. So coming to the Adobe Illustrator, you click on create new. You can see if you didn't have this in your own Illustrator, you can go to file and say new. So I'm going to click on new like that. So we have this template. You can see this is recent tab, but then I'm going to print. Then from there you can select any of the templates you want to work on. In my own case, I want to select A4. Then I have the unit measurement here. I can select inches. Then under the advanced option, so make sure that your resolution is in 300 pixel per inch. Then you can work on CMYK, you can work on RGB, so anyone you feel about. In my own case, I'm going to select CMYK. Then I'll click orientation to portrait. This is portrait, this is landscape, so we are going to choose the landscape orientation. Then you click on create. So this is our design environment. This is the page. So the first thing which I'm going to do is click on rectangle and draw it. So looking at this rectangle very well, you can see, let's check the end result from here. So what we want to do now is to shape the object, to create this shape. That's the first thing which we are going to do. We already have our rectangle drawn. So coming back here, the rectangle has no line color. Then we are going to remove it. So once you remove it, it will blend with the design environment. So to see what you are doing very well, and click on it. Then also to add shadow around this rectangle, we can go to effect, style, then we have drop shadow. Then from the drop shadow, you see the color here. Okay, and the color is this darkness. We click on darkness 100%. You can make it okay, let us use color that can preview it to see the way it's going to look like at the end of the day. So you can adjust the opacity of the shadow. So the more you adjust it, you see that the darkness is fading, it's fading, it's fading, it's fading, it's fading. Now this is 35%. The offset to the x-axis, you can adjust that. You can see. Okay, so we can make it 0.1 as the offset to the x-axis. Then and if 0.1 is too much, you can make it 0.01. so that's also something. So you can see. Then for the y offset too, you can make it 0.01. Then the blur, depending on how you want the feather to be, So the fade area, okay, so in my own case I'm okay with this. Then what I'm just going to do is click on OK. Then I have my drop shadow around the work. So the next thing that I said I'm going to work on is how to, add the shape. Looking at the shape, okay, so the end result should look something like this, to draw the shape. So there are various ways to achieve that. One way to do that is drawing the rectangle. Let us create the shape. I have this. So looking at it, I have a point from here to here. I have another point. So now I have this division, another division here, and the third division here. So going back to what you want to do, so look at it here. This is what we want to do. This guy goes down, then we have this one up, we have this guy down. So that's what we want to do. Then since we have it like that, so we go back to our anchor point. So you come here, drag this one down, come here, drag this one up, okay, then you come here, drag this one down. So that is how you can shape that, to have that shape. Then looking at what we have here, you'll see that it seems okay. Sorry, let's pick this guy, click here. So it seems that this particular one, this point here, can take it up. Oh, sorry, group selection, select this. Oh, sorry, it seems this is not what I need. You can select this and take it up. So you can select this and take it down, and select this and take it down, just to adjust the shape you are drawing, to adjust it. So and use that to adjust your shape. Okay, so from there, the next thing which we want to do now is to make sure that we duplicate the shape so that we can have it, in tools like this. So coming back here, what we are going to do is click on this. We can take it down a bit to achieve what we want to do. Okay, so what you need to do is to duplicate this shape. Okay, then let's quickly adjust our drawing shape builder. I don't need this outer one. Okay, this one I don't need it. So now I'll duplicate this. How can you duplicate? You can just press Ctrl C on window, Command C on Mac, and Ctrl V on window, Command V on Mac. So that means I have this and I have this. So this one is going to have the lighter part of the color around this orange. I can go to color mixer and can take it down from here. Okay, can take it down from here, so then click on the second one and give it under these swatches, give it this. Okay, then take this. So something like this is what we want to do. So the next thing we need to do is just to adjust it to fit our design. So looking at the end results, So looking at the end results, so to adjust it this same way, okay, you can then click on the second one and take the anchor, now you can use this, you can take this guy up a bit, so this can take it down, so then you can select the direct selection tool, so you can take this up, take this up, can take it up from here. Okay, so to go back to normal view, you can right click and zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. So this is what we want to do. Then at the same time, if you want to be seeing directly what you are working on, you want to be seeing it directly without going back and forth, what you just have to do is come in, so you can click on File, place the picture, place it in, boom. So this is what you are working on. Okay, this is the file you are working on. So I can come to layer here, a file that I don't want to see, and use this guy to off, on, off, on. Okay, so now what I want to do here is to adjust it, you know, the back one, coming to the properties here, then the fill color, I want to make the opacity, I want to reduce it, you know, reduce it. So then looking at the end result, what we want now is to draw and insert our image, you know, and fill the part with image. If you look at this design now, you can see that it is more of a triangle. So what are we going to do? We're going to draw something like this first and foremost of this guy. So take the star tool, the polygon, then you click once, and what you want to draw is three sides. Draw that. So this is what you have here. You can increase it and increase the size. Okay, now look at this, you drag it down until you have something close to this. You can see it. So now you can rotate it. This is what you want. Okay, this is what you want. You can always check your work, so you can resize it from here. While resizing, hold down shift so that you can have perfect size. You can adjust it more. Okay, resize, adjust it more. Now that's what you want. Okay, so you can take it like this. All right, let's adjust it a bit. So right. If you take it down, it's going to give you a perfect circle, but that's not what you want. This is what you want to do. Now after this, you want to fill this guy with an image. So let us pick our image. Okay, we can use this. Okay, so drag this image, save the image here. So this is the image. Let me just rename it to office. So this is the image I have here, and close it. Now, so you can drag that image from your folder to your work. Okay, so looking at the image is very big. You see, it resides from the edge while holding down shift. Can size from the edge while holding down shift. So this is the image. It's okay like this. It's okay like this. Now, looking at this image, we want it to fit into this rectangle, into this triangle. So how do we go about that? First thing it should do is that make sure that the triangle is on top of this image. Right click on it, come to arrange, then bring it to forward. So since it is at the front, you see that it's on top of the image. Then while you selected the triangle, also click on the image while holding down shift. That is, hold down the shift and click on the image, so meaning you have selected the two. Then you go to object, then you go to effect. Then we have, what do we have here? Should be under object, clipping mask, then make. So looking at it now, you have the image inside the triangle. To adjust it, double click on it, then you can now like this and make it like this. Alright, once you are done, double click outside or you click on this arrow. So now you are done with it. Boom, boom, boom. See? So once you are done with everything, you can double click on the white space so that you won't be editing the same image. Now, if you look at our end result very well, you will see that it has white line color. Okay, so that's what we are going to do next. So let us off it again. So click on this guy, click on the property. If you are not already on the property, go to stroke, and give it white stroke. So if you look at it very well, the stroke is a bit tiny. Then you can adjust it, maybe give it 2, give it 3, you can give it 4 until you have what you want. So I'm going to stop it at 5. Oh sorry, 5 is too much. Let me make it 3 is okay. So you can see. Okay, so next thing which we have to do is writing the text, your logo, your business, and the other thing. So let us say we have an investment. Okay, so let's do that. So we have an investment. So I'm going to take my text and write and then I'll press enter, write investment. Okay, so on the property I'm going to go to the point and make it like 24. Okay, so on the regular make it more bold. Okay, then which color are we looking at? Okay, we are looking at both color, orange and a lighter one. So what can I do on that? I can just come here, select and pick this guy. Okay, no sorry, this top image, then select the second one, pick your eyedropper, then select the second. So you now have an investment. So we have just used eyedropper tool to copy color from this already filled color. Then so we can have a stroke from here, line, hold down your shift and draw a perfect shape. Okay, so okay, now under the property you can select the stroke and make it like 1, 2. Let's see the color we're going to give to it. Alright, we maintain the first orange color, which is this. So you can shift it up. Then let's take this and write join. Okay, join us. So going back to our layer to see the way the join us is written. So join us now. So on the property we can reduce that size by making it 14. Okay, on the layer let's see what we have as the color. Then on the properties it's not going to be bold, we are maintaining regular. Then let's increase the size a bit. This is 18. The 18 is too much in my own case, I want to make it 16. Alright, so fill color will be the same, orange. Alright, so the next thing which I'm going to do now is I want to create an investment. So the logo, so let's see what we can do around the logo. Before we continue, let us remove our shape. I selected the orange and the main rectangle, then select the shape builder. I don't need this guy, and click out again, go to the one you don't need and delete it. So from here, the next thing which we are going to do is let us take a break so that we can create our logo. So the logo I want to create now, so if I come to run, just let me say paint, see the way I want the logo to be. So I want it to be like this. Sorry. On investment. Okay. This is N. Okay. So let me do something around this. So that's how the logo is going to look like. So in that case, what we need is we need a first of all. I'm going to maintain this down area, pick a rectangle. First of all, draw this. Okay, then let us rotate it. Alright, so since we have rotated it, let's right click on this and transform. Let's say reflect. I can preview. Okay, and let's say copy. So look at this. Okay, so what we want is to select these two objects, pick our shape builder. We don't want this. No, sorry, we don't want this. We don't want this. We don't want this and this. So we already have our head. Okay, so then we don't want, select the 3 again, select the 3 again, shape builder, hold down Alt. You don't want this, you don't want this, you don't want this. Alright, then so let us copy this. Let's just draw it. So we want to draw a part from here. Okay, we want to let it be inside like this. Alright, 0722. Okay, 072222. Oh no, 0.722. Right, that's the width. Now I want to draw something like this also. Then we want to rotate it and alright, you want to draw another rectangle. you want to rotate it like this, but then you want it far like this. Okay. Okay. You also want a shape from here. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's take our shape builder again and select these three. Shape builder. Okay, what do you want? You don't want this guy. He's gone. Okay. So then we have a circle here. We have our perfect circle here. Alright, so this is something like this. We can select these two and then our shape builder, join these to these, this to this, and this to this. Then need this and join this to this. Alright, so we block everything and then group it and come to fill and fill it this color. Alright, then we can resize it. Okay, then we can take it to our program where we have the logo here. Then we can make sure that the size is big enough. Alright, so let's say this is our logo and this is our information. So we can take address here. Oh, that's too big. Then 8. Alright, number 7 and avenue. Number 7, I'll just say 7 and avenue. array, estate, view, comma, divide full stop, yeah, stage. Alright, so let's increase okay. We should not go off our filling, so we can pick this and then pick this. Oh, you see, it gives it everything. Let's just pick this as a color. Alright, so now look at what we have. Let's see our end result. Okay, now you want to start adding the shape, you want to start adding so let's come here and do her. Then we can come to properties here and look for, say, better font. Okay, let's look for a better font that we can use. Okay, let's use this. Okay, that's not fine. Oh, we can always alright, let's search brush. Oh no. Okay, let's use script. Alright, this is okay. Okay, so what you are going to do is just alright, Control A, make it more bolder. Alright, okay, go to properties, let's fill this color and let's pick this guy again and type C E O A C E O and pick our fill color and pick this and take it under. Alright, we can resize this a bit. So that's what we have. Any other thing you want to do is, the pattern. You can draw this guy. This is, you want to fill this pattern, or this pattern you want to fill them, put transparency, stuff like that. That's what you want to do. You can come back and you take it from here, put it here let's see the fill. Under the fill, we should have pattern. We need this a pattern. Show pattern. So we only have this pattern. Okay. We can create our pattern from Adobe Illustrator, but we are not going to do that today. Let's just create a field pattern from here to see how we can do that. First of all, I'm going to give it a visible fill, and I'm not going to give it any line color. No line color. So later we will see how to create our own pattern, but let's just create this pattern manually first. Okay, I'm going to draw this, then make sure that I increase the stroke, so around 2. Okay, so I can duplicate it. So we can use Ctrl D to repeat last command. Alright, so since I've repeated the last command, I can now select everything like this. Oh, sorry, I can use my sheet. Okay, let's do this. Hold down Shift to click on others. Make sure we click on others to pick everything. Okay, boom, we clicked everything including the circle. Then select the shape builder, hold down Alt to remove what you don't want. Okay, you can also drag over it. Okay, so that's what you don't want. Alright, then from here we can delete the circle. Before we do that, let's pick all the lines, hold down Shift, and click on all the lines, then group it by going to Object, Group, then hold down your Shift and resize them. So we have that. So looking at it now, it's too much. We can come here, have 1 point, and also decrease 0.5. You can also decrease it more and more, 0.25. So this is the pattern we have here. As you can see, that's the pattern. So you can place the pattern outside like this. Then let's see other places where we have that pattern. Okay, we have one here and one towards the end, so that making 3. Alright, so you can duplicate the pattern. Okay, one here, one towards the end. So alright, then so let me just do the rest. Can draw this again, draw a perfect circle, give it color by picking this and give it this color. Alright, then under properties, you don't want the fill color, the line color, you remove it by clicking on this. Okay, then you can then place it on another. Okay, and duplicate it like that. So you can have something like this. So for every other thing, you can keep repeating it until you have exact the same. Okay, until you have exact same thing. So then we have what again we have here is Twitter, Facebook, and so on. Their buttons, and also put it there. Then can repeat this, put something here. It's just a design. You can also have it. It's just a design. This is just a design. If you like, put it there. If you like, can remove it. It's not really something. Okay, it's just to add design to your work. Alright, so from here we are going to end the class here. So any comments below the video, you can add your comments there.